What's up YouTube, Silver Dragons here, and in this video I want to talk about my 2023 silver stacking strategy. So this is what types of silver I want to be buying, how much silver I want to be buying, if you're new to precious metals or if you've been buying them for quite a while. Hopefully this video can be helpful, so let's do it. Buy your gold and silver online from SD Bullion. New customers get gold or silver at spot by visiting sdbullion.com/new. Thank you so much for watching my video. I do sincerely appreciate it. If you want to learn more about investing in precious metals, or if you just want to watch awesome videos about gold and silver, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, so I know we're already partway through the year, and typically I put these videos out before the year even begins, but every time I was ready to post my 2023 silver stacking strategy video, something would change. Premiums would change, silver spot price, availability of silver, and there's already been so much craziness so far this year. I don't think the craziness is over, so I figured I better just put out this video, otherwise I'll never do it. This will be my 4th year posting a strategy video. So before I get into what my strategy is this year as far as silver stacking is concerned, or buying physical silver, I want to show you a few clips from the past 3 strategy videos so you can kind of get an idea of what my strategy was back then and how much it has changed.
I think that anyone who is stacking silver should be considering American Silver Eagles. These are a great thing to be buying in 2020, but also just in general.
I really want to get more junk silver, so I'm going to keep on focusing on that. And the other reason I want to focus on junk silver is it's typically a little bit cheaper than some of the other types of silver you could be buying. Maybe I could make a goal of stacking 2 tubes of these, right? Which would be 25 in a tube, 50 1-ounce maple leafs. That's a pretty good goal. It's crazy to see how in years past I had certain ideas of what I wanted to stack, certain goals, and I was able to go out and achieve those goals. Back in 2020, I really wanted to focus on American Silver Eagles, and I was able to stack a whole monster box of those, 500 ounces. In 2021, I wanted to focus more on junk silver, and I was able to stack around $500 face value in junk silver. And just last year, I was talking about maybe starting to get into Canadian silver maple leafs, and I was able to stack quite a few of those as well. So it seems like every year I've kind of had this idea of what I wanted to stack, and then I went out and did it. But for the first time this year in 2023, I don't feel like I'm able to set realistic goals and be able to achieve them because there's been so many fluctuations in price, premiums, and availability. First, let's look at silver spot price so far this year. So at the start of 2023, we saw it was right around $24 an ounce. It kind of bounced around a little bit, but then we had this amazing dip, and I bought all the way down, made a really large purchase down here at the bottom. But since then, we've seen price rally. Now that it's at $24 an ounce, who knows where it's going to go from here? I mean, certainly it could level off. We could see sort of a peak here and perhaps even a dip into the summer, or perhaps it's just going to keep on going up from here. We really don't know. And so because there's so much unknown, I feel like I can't commit to stacking a large amount of silver right now. I mean, if silver goes to 30 or $35, $40 an ounce over the next few months, I'm really going to have to cut back on my stacking because I'm getting so much less silver for my money. I mean, certainly I still would be stacking at those prices, but not as heavily as I am right now. The other thing is premiums have gone up a lot just over the last few weeks. For example, I was buying Canadian silver maple leafs about a month ago, but now I can't really buy those anymore because the premium has basically doubled or tripled just over the last 2 weeks. I mean, it's crazy. I had to actually go out and buy silver rounds instead of Canadian silver maple leafs because I got so much more silver for my money, or the rounds were just so much cheaper than the maples. I really couldn't justify stacking the maples anymore. And then when we look at availability, not everything is always available. It used to be the case you could kind of pick whatever you wanted. Pretty much everyone had it in stock, whether it be local coin shops or online bullion dealers. Now sometimes I'll go to a coin shop in my area and they'll have no silver at all. There'll be literally nothing. It's like, well, I guess I'm not buying anything here. I'll go try another coin shop. Or some of the online bullion dealers, they'll have very limited things in stock. Maybe they'll have a few bars, a few coins, perhaps some constitutional silver, junk silver, whatever. But it's not like it used to be. It used to be everything was always in stock. It was rare that something was out of stock. Now it seems almost rare that everything is in stock or the thing you want to get is in stock. So I can't really commit to stacking a certain thing if it's just going to be sold out everywhere. So for 2023, I'm going to need to be flexible. Flexibility, I think that's the word of the year when it comes to silver stacking. You can't have such a rigid outline of your goals and exactly what you want to stack. You're going to need to be able to adapt to whatever is going on. So maybe you don't like stacking silver bars, but kilo silver bars are the only thing you can really find at a reasonable price. I think it's smart to purchase that over something like a silver coin where maybe the premium is a lot higher and you prefer to buy silver coins, but you're just getting such a worse deal. I think you're going to need to change a little bit. So I think in general, it is smart to dollar cost average. I still want to do that this year, which is basically buying a little bit every week or every other week and just kind of whatever the price does. If it goes up, if it goes down, you have consistency and you keep on buying silver. You keep on converting that fiat currency into real money. And maybe you pay a little bit more one week than the prior week, but you're still buying. I think that's always important. I've always said you should do that. And if there are dips, maybe you buy a little bit more when the price is going down. That is also a great strategy. But as far as what I'm going to be buying, I think generally speaking, the generic silver is going to be the winner this year. So silver rounds and silver bars. I think the low premium stuff is really going to be most people's bread and butter. And I think it will be mine as well, because I think some of the other stuff, the premiums are just getting too high. It's getting too out of reach. And if demand continues to build for physical silver, we could see these premiums go even higher than they are right now. Additionally, there's one more reason you need to be flexible in 2023. If we see the price of silver rise significantly and the price of gold rise modestly, then the gold-silver ratio will fall. And at some point, it'll be more beneficial to be buying gold and not silver. Right now, with the gold-silver ratio over 80, it's a great idea to be stacking primarily silver. But if this goes into the 70s or even 60s, you should probably be buying a combination of gold and silver. And if this goes below 60, I mean, we're talking 59, then you need to start considering selling some of your silver and using that money to buy gold. So transferring your wealth from silver ounces into gold ounces. For me, if the GSR gets down to the 50s, that's when I'm going to start doing it. And I'll definitely be making YouTube videos the whole time, so stay tuned. If we see silver price spike up, it's very possible this will be the year that I start doing that. So just another thing to be aware of, just another thing you might need to be flexible with when it comes to your stacking plans. So anyway, that's generally what I'm thinking for this year. Definitely flexibility, trying to buy the lower premium stuff. If you have any thoughts, what are you going to be doing this year? Feel free to put those down below in the comment section. I want to say a massive thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next one. Silver Dragons out.